down with your broke ass.
Hi, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. here, the People's Mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching, and y'all went and got my site.
Answer, because you are that. Answer, because you are that. You are capable. You are gifted, and you are so unique. All of the things that you may hate about yourself are your strengths. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be opinionated. It's okay to be different. And it's so okay to just be. The world awaits to receive you.
Blessings. And we're going to go into Lori Lightfoot 1.0 of Harvey and look at the 2021. Let's see what the hell they were spending. And then we're going to go into one of the things that he said too. He said that the comptroller is deducting this amount of money out. And that's the last thing, because I'm kind of jumping from subject to subject. But don't kick my butt. When we do the replay over the weekend, all of the commentary is going to be together. I got you guys. Y'all know how we do. I'll break it up so we can have a replay and everything be consecutive. But he was saying basically that the comptroller is taking a certain amount of money out. And I think Jedediah was implying that it was illegal, but it's not, because you had a judgment against you because you were doing things like Tiffany, not saving and paying the pension for your firefighters and shit. Okay? Look at this. That's why they had put a lien on that ass, so the people could get their due justice. An agreement to end a dispute between the city of Harvey and two public safety pension funds provided a glimpse into the impending fiscal crisis stemming from government pensions across the state. An ongoing pension crisis in Harvey, Illinois, has been a warning sign to the state and local government across the states that current systems for funding government workers' retirement is unsustainable without reform, such as the constitutional amendment to allow reductions in the future growth of benefits and bankruptcy for the worst case pensions will lead to a call for tax hikes and cuts to core government services. We're going to go into that a little bit more. What did they say? They wanted to, it says, without a reform such as a constitutional amendment to allow reduction in the future growth of benefits, that's going to help hurt us. That's going to help hurt the fire people. They always trying to save money, but then you got them building these big ass buildings, big ass stadium, big schools with all of this stuff, and people dumber than a doornail. It's not a joke. We got all these beautiful schools with swimming pools, golf, and football shit, and we can't beat China. And China got little huts and shit. I'm not saying they ain't got, because they got skyscrapers, but they pretty modest with their stuff. Like even they kindergartners have a home ec and learn how to do stuff. Go ahead, you better learn. I just went to the left with that. But I'm just saying, we spending our money wrong. So basically, the city of Harvey reached a settlement agreement on July 23rd with its two public safety pension funds. It was two. The agreement divided up state tax dollars due to Harvey, which the Illinois Comptroller had been withholding between the city and the two public safety pension funds, according to the report of Associated Press. After the city failed to make payments to the pension fund as required by the state law, like what Tiffany was doing, that's why they got sued in Dalton. Remember? The Illinois Comptroller began withholding state taxes revenue from the city to distribute to the police fund, to make sure that y'all had police there. That's why the police was doing so bad. They didn't give a damn. They probably wasn't getting paid, didn't have right equipment. They probably was robbing drug dealers. That's probably why you had the feds run down on them twice. They was like, nah, if we ain't getting paid, we about to rob them. I know I have no police who used to do that in Newark. Okay? Go ahead and put them in the wrong situation. That's probably why you had all that damn corruption. So it says the firefighter funds then made its own claim on withholding, effectively blocking the pending agreement between the city and the police pension fund. Harvey reached a short-term agreement with the police and fire pension fund and city bondholders in June to assess $1.3 million of withholding funds so it can meet payroll and settlement outstanding bills to vendors. So basically, they basically filed like a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and the comptroller was their trustee and said, listen, I'm going to collect this amount, leaving this amount for you. Got to have enough to pay y'all bills and stuff. That's why it wasn't illegal. They literally, that whole criminal organization, allegedly before Clark, the gangsters that was rolling down on people, they had the firemen and the fire and the police running around with no pension, probably not even getting paid right. So this is deep. This is very deep. And it does go deeper than Clark, just like it went deeper than Hinyard. But these people have learned this behavior from each other. Okay. And their seats has been interchangeable. So I wanted to show you that. And I always say one more thing. Let me show y'all this. This is it. This is Harvey. Did I go out to Harvey website? I wanted just to show y'all who y'all gotta go after. She got to fucking go. Who I'm talking about, y'all? Hold up. You know who gotta go? That gotta go with Clark. I'm about to show y'all. We're gonna get over here, get off of it. Here she go. She look terribleness. She's the object of y'all affliction. She's another person that has to go. The city treasurer, Miss Pickett. Is this the person that is not giving out the budget, is not giving out the paperwork? Is this Miss Pickett? Is the person we have an issue with? She got to go. The clerk got to go because she already got y'all on pending lawsuits for freedom of information requests. Clark got to go because he looked like he got demon syndrome. Keep on playing with me. Go look that shit up. Y'all see he looked like demon syndrome. Shirley, she's a straight fingernail for Clark. She has to go. She's been there so long that she's scared straight. I heard it in her last testimony. I've been over many other undermirrors, and he's not as bad, and he's doing a great job because she was under people who was going to bust shots, who was coming in her house, peeking in her window like, blah. Now her ass like, oh, he's not that bad. Clark is just shutting me up. Fuck it. It ain't no guns in my window. Girl, you got to go. You're dealing with post-traumatic stress, and you got to go. You got to go. This Alderman lady right here. I didn't hear much from her. Oh, yeah. Was this the one that came on the show? Acting crazy. I didn't play it on here, but I listened to her. She came on just before the last one I just showed y'all. I think that was her, and she was talking stuff about Kobe instead of actually addressing the issue. So she already sucked. She was the one that basically called Kobe almost a man. Talking about she don't act like a lady. She was one of them capping at the end of that meeting, not following the meeting agenda, saying that she's so prestige, that y'all so perfect and say things so right, decor, when your ass was talking about Kobe. The fuck? That's why I don't hear that decor nonsense. Like, save it. It's just for you to get things through politically incorrect, and you say it in a way that people don't say nothing. I'm not big. And these Tracy gotta go. And call Tyrone. Tyrone gots to go. Well, I was about you better call Tyrone. He gotta go. He was the one that was showing a picture of his mama. Come out. That's all I gotta say. 92-year-old, happy Mother's Day. Like, we over here talking about serious shit. We asking for the agenda and the budget. And you talking about, that's all I gotta say. These people gaslighting you. And I think I went on long enough on a tangent. I thought I was going to be here 3 hours, but no. This is, you know what we doing over here, baby.
Guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Hinyard, the people's mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching.
Don't let my snitching fool you. I love a good jam.
And I'm FINGLE again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends. Let's go!
Go, Karen.
Let's go!
Leader, they want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet. The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work. Y'all forget I am the leader.